Are you looking for some more cozy games to add to your backlog? Well, I have found 10 more that I think you will enjoy and that I think you should actually play instead of just adding to your library and just leave it alone like I always do. You know how it is. But yeah, I found 10 of them, so let's go ahead and get started with that list. Starting off our list, we have the Abbess Garden, and it is a gardening game set in 17th century France. You are a gardener who is in charge of restoring a forbidden and abandoned garden in a courthouse. Not courthouse, the thing in the castle, the courtyard. And there is apparently spies, court drama, and relationships to be found. And it's also exciting. And they also identify real plants in the game and help you learn more about them. And it's supposed to be very educational as well as fun. So definitely something to keep your eye out if you're into history and real plants. But March 2nd is when this game comes out, and go and check it out. Next up, we have Mistpaw Ravine. This is a chill city builder with magical kitties, and look at the little animations, the way they bounce up and down while they're all doing their little jobs. They're just such hard workers. But this is a city builder that's a little simpler than others. It's not too harsh on you. The survival conditions are actually pretty chill. One thing is you don't have to worry much about having the right amount of farms because your animals can't actually starve. They actually just get mad at you. So nothing is really permanent. It's just about the vibes. Just enjoy the kitties on March 4th of 2026. Next up, probably one of the most anticipated cozy games of 2026 is Pokopia. So this is obviously a Pokemon game, and there's my little Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur. And you play as a Ditto who transforms into a human, and you just build a cozy life for all your little Pokemon friends. You get to build gardens, you got to clear out the land, build them nice little homes, just make them feel really welcome and invited into this little space, and just grow your little Pokemon community and have them all just be having fun together. There's really not much to it. I mean, it is a life sim, so there's a little bit of work and thought you have to put into as far as building where you want everything to go. But look at it. I love it. I am definitely excited for it for March 5th on its release date to go ahead and play it and experience the cute little Pokemon aesthetic. Next up, we have Packing Life. If you like the game Unpacking, it is a very similar vibe to that, but instead of unpacking boxes, you are repacking the boxes in order to ship them out for your business. This is a cozy, almost business simulator game, but you get items and you have to pack them into the boxes neatly in order to optimize storage capacity. And I like the fact that you can rotate the items like that and also onto their side to really maximize the space you have available and stack the items on top of each other. I think it's going to be a really interesting little puzzle game in order to solve how you can pack everything in the one box for the customer. And overall, it just looks really cozy and fun, like a really good way to spend the afternoon if you got some time. But March 6th is when this one releases. And now we have a much anticipated game, Lost and Found Co. Originally supposed to be released in February, it was actually postponed to kind of fix the last minor details that need to be corrected. But it is officially coming out in March, and I am excited for this one. You get to find little items, unveil a mystery and a story, and it just looks so cozy. I love little find it games, and I feel like I'm gonna really like the story in this one. March 6th is when this one releases. We have Pieced Together. This little story is about two friends that drifted apart over the years, and you are trying to figure out exactly how the drift happened, what you've been up to since you've been gone, and trying to reconnect after all these years. I will say, I feel like it's going to end sadly, or it's going to have a little sad message at the end. I hope not, but I do feel like there's a lot of emotion tied to it. But you gotta clip little pieces together, you find little stickers and pieces of paper, and it's just a fun little puzzle. March 6th is when this one releases as well. Next up, Little Chef Cozy Cooking. I will say, this game does start off looking all comfy cozy, like, oh, it's just a little cozy game, like, I'll just cut up the vegetables, I'll throw them in a pot and cook, but judging by the trailer, it gets chaotic very fast. At one point in the trailer, you see the sink start filling up with water if you're not careful, and the room just floods. You see the pot catch on fire, and it's just a lot of chaos can happen very quickly if you're not careful. And I am kind of here for the cozy chaos. I think it's going to be a really interesting puzzle game to try to figure out. And March 16th, I'm going to check it out for sure and see what I can discover. Next up, Trinket Bag Maker. If you have a bit of nostalgia for the old Flash games where you can decorate items with the fun pastels and moving things around, really simple games, I recommend checking this one out. It's a nostalgia trip for a game that you never experienced. And there's so many different little designs. They have little hearts, ghosts, and just a bunch of little trinkets. And they've added new stuff to it since their initial trailer. But check it out on March 17th if you're interested. And apparently Neopets are coming back in 2026. They have uploaded all of the games onto one single game. So if you miss the nostalgia and the fun of Neopets and the mini games, definitely buy this one and check it out on March 26th. Hozy is a new game coming out that I am also excited about. If you like house flipper and cozy kind of cleaning and decorating games, this one is definitely up your alley. And I must say, this game looks beautiful. The lighting and just the way they designed everything, oh, it looks so gorgeous. It just all looks so nice. The painting, the lighting, the furniture, really well designed. And if you're into designing spaces and making it truly customizable and cozy to you, you're gonna like this one on March 30th. And those are 10 games that I found coming out in March of 2026. I definitely recommend checking them out. And if you have any other games coming out that you want to recommend to me that I should try out as well, definitely let me know in the comments below and I'll be glad to check them out. But thank you guys so much for the video. If you have any other suggestions or, if I missed anything that you're excited about, let me know. Maybe I'll make another video. But I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.